Good morning. We are at the office today. There's Shirley. Hello, Shirley. And
You're
of
not going to be
course,
happy, but I really need to use the washroom.
oh, come on. Do we want to go in the washroom with Christie? I don't know. It kind of is creepy, bros. But yeah, we came here, a hood fan. So from Norman, he gave us a hood fan. Hang on, I'm going to put this on the chat so I. Boom. So I'm going to set this up here because I can. Yeah, it's one of those reverse ones. So how's everybody doing today? Christy and I kind of got into the vodka last night, and it kind of affected my sleep. So yeah, from 1:30 to 4:30, did not sleep. So she's fine. Christy, nothing destroys her sleep. She can have the strongest coffee in the world before bed. She's fine. I don't know how she does it, but she's been pre-disastered. I don't know what you call it, but she doesn't really need much of anything to sleep. So I think if she was on a roller coaster, she could probably sleep. Okay, hon, come on over here. Yeah, because I can't look at the comments and still see what you're seeing. So how is everybody doing? We just dropped some vodka off to Norman. Norman loves vodka.
He does, almost as much as he loves tequila.
And there we go.
Got to see my granddaughters this morning. We were driving here and they were walking to church. Did not want to ride. We did offer.
We did.
So, okay. Let me find out where we is.
So Christy asked Taylor, are you going to be working? She's like, yeah, I'm going to work at the church. And she says, what work do you do? That was a question she asked. I like that question. That was a good question for a 3-year-old to do. Yeah. What work do you do? Christy says, we sell houses.
Shirley, or Jeff said good morning.
So yeah, she's
good morning, Jeff.
So I think Taylor is going to be Christy's assistant.
Oh, absolutely. She already has been. She's a great little assistant.
She has been before.
Good morning.
Hello, hello. So yes, Liz is here now. So we're ready to start.
And Jolene, good morning. She is, there's more rain in Dallas. Will it ever end? Will it ever end?
I can't imagine. I mean, we have a rainy season here. The good news is that our rainy season is very, generally it's when you're sleeping is when the rain happens, generally. Now, there are times when it rains in the daytime or for an hour or two. Very rarely does it rain maybe 24 hours, and that's usually in kind of December or January that happens, if it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Is there a chat on here that we're not seeing?
Hang on.
I think so.
Good morning, Jim. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So what can we tell these folks? I mean, we went live yesterday and we were on for 57 minutes.
Yeah, we're sorry that we bored y'all so long, but it was kind of fun.
Fueled by vodka, I believe.
Oh, it's raining in Edmonton or St. Albert also. Poor Jeff. Poor Jeff. It's not raining here, but actually by the time you get here, it'll be raining quite a bit in September.
It will.
It does rain.
Should we turn the AC on?
I'm okay.
All right.
The fan is good. It's just that it was hot outside standing out in the sun.
So Norman, the fan that he gave us was this old one. He said it wasn't as powerful as what he needed, but for us, it's an 8-inch, and we have a 4-inch, so we need a reducer. But I think it's going to work good.
Oh yeah, I think it'll be more than sufficient for what we need.
Mm-hmm. So, and he did say the fan has to go a certain way, because if it doesn't, it's going to suck the air in from outside
and it'll blow it down.
Push down on not good.
No.
We want to get rid of the smoke, not create new stuff.
That's right.
So we're still playing with the
Hi Donna, how are you?
Still playing with the
It's not
Brita.
boring with us, Jolene said.
The Brita filter for the vodka, which is good. I think right now I've probably got 8 or 9 liters of 45%. We've got 3 times distilled for 3 liters and 6 liters for the 5 times distilled. And I really do want to have somebody who's got good taste buds to taste and tell us, is there much of a difference? Because if there isn't, it's going to save time.
Yeah, like 30 seconds.
No.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Probably
Per
longer.
pitcher.
Per pitcher. Times longer, because I mean, it's a slow, it's slow.
But it is good. It is good. Yeah. I mean, I haven't tasted it side by side either, just to see. So.
So today is coaching day.
Donna is alive, she tells us, which is good. I'm glad that you're alive. We are at our office, Donna. This is kind of, John's given a few videos of the office. Give another quick one just to show everybody where we is.
So we have the same thing we have at our house right there, because Christie wanted that. There's Liz out there. There are the lights here.
Yeah, and then that's where all the magic happens, right, Shirley?
And we have, remember, I said this previously, never, ever, ever.
Hi, Marie.
Buy Breville, ever.
No.
The guys will try and tell you Breville is fantastic. They suck.
Breville is good. It makes really good coffee, but once it breaks, you can't fix them.
Yeah.
So they're like expensive disposable.
They are expensive disposable. And both of our Brevilles have gone. We had one.
Well, this one is
the pressure pump is wrong.
It's still working. It's not perfect.
Yeah.
Well, we could get that one from Norman.
He wants 22,000 pesos for a very ultra professional.
Yeah, it's a very manual one. So I'd have to learn how to use it.
So if you're looking for a espresso machine that is manual, that is professional,
it's Italian. I didn't get
fantastic.
The name. And if you
it's
guys
like
want
Proboni or something like that.
If you guys want, I can take a picture of it. Actually, we should have taken a picture of it and advertised it for him because he asked us to help him sell it.
Yeah, he did. So yeah,
I think he wants me to buy it, really. But
not gonna happen.
Good morning, Terry. How are you this morning?
The nice thing with the manual, though, is there's not much that can go wrong except the pressure system. And that really is the espresso machine in our office. That is what went wrong, the pressurized. And I believe it was my fault just because I really packed in that coffee. I mean, I packed it in good. And I think I may have pushed the pump to its limits. So we brought in the guys who fixed Norman's espresso machines came here and they looked at it and they said, it's German engineered, it's Chinese crap inside. We can kind of tweak it, but it's not going to be fixed perfectly. And when it goes next time, we can't do it. It's done. Throw it away, which sucks. We did get a new coffee machine yesterday from Liverpool, which I think really was very comparable to prices in the US. It was going to be 5,700 or something when we bought it, and we bring it to the till. The lady takes off 20% without even asking.
Yeah,
which was nice.
So Marie is doing well. It is dry, so she needs rain. And
your toes are nice color.
Thanks. And Donna is saying the happy hour was fun last night. I wish I could have been there to be a taste tester. We do need some taste testers for sure.
Guys, I can't even stress to you how flippin' amazing this stuff tastes.
Yeah, it is yummy.
So good.
It's just clean tasting.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. And the more I read about other distillers, they all clean it. There are some that I want the flavor, I want the taste, but if you just want a neutral spirit, just run it through the carbon filter. It is magical what it does.
Mm-hmm.
It takes an okay vodka and makes it absolutely incredible.
Right.
And it's 45%. Ours is. I did find out though, to actually legally call your beverage a vodka, when it comes through the still, you have to be doing it at 190 proof, which is 95% alcohol. I've got to do a little bit more work to figure out how to get 95. I've been at 93, 95, but when I get 95, then it's going to be good. We did buy brown sugar yesterday, which we mentioned in our evening video. That's going to be, I think, to make a rum or something. I mean, if
We'll
you have
try
an
it.
idea, if you have an idea of what we can make with brown sugar, we have 16 kilograms.
I think we should do a small run of rum and see how that works. I think that would be great.
You don't like rum generally, do you?
No, I'm not totally fond, but people like rum, and I thought we were going to be just experimenting with all of it.
We are going to be
The
experimenting.
only thing, and apparently you can make tequila with just agave syrup, or a tequila-like beverage, because we can't make tequila if it's not 100% blue agave.
But we're going to have to have lots of parties, because guys, we're already at 9 liters of kick-ass vodka, and I've got another 20-some liters being made.
Yeah, so Terry McFarland is saying that they're alive. Weather hasn't been great, kind of chilly. And yes, we made vodka. We made vodka. We made lots of vodka. Lots of vodka.
And yeah, Terry, you missed our thing yesterday. We bought a Brita type filter, and we've been running it through that, and oh my goodness. Just smooth as silk.
It's making some yummy.
Smooth as silk. It's affected my sleep.
I don't know if it really did.
I don't know. I tried to get back to sleep, and it's funny, your mind, you start going, and you're like, I must get back to sleep.
His mind is going. Did you just hear him say that? His mind is going.
Think of nothing.
That's what I heard.
Think of nothing. Think of nothing and the new coffee machine. Think of nothing and the new still. Think of nothing and the website. Think of nothing, and all of a sudden you're thinking everything. And all of a sudden, boom, wide awake.
All the experiments you get to try. Oh, cane sugar and molasses. That's right. We might need some extra molasses, because that Muscabado isn't Muscabado is not Muscabado. I guess we could add some piloncillo to it.
It is 100% cane sugar, so it's got the molasses in there. It's brown also. It's dark brown.
Yeah.
So if you have a recipe, send it our way. If you have a still, tell us.
It's asking mascara, Moscato, Muscabado.
Muscabado. It's a type of sugar in Mexico. At Costco,
it's almost like a brown sugar, but not as molassesy-ish.
So at Costco, 2 kilos is about 50 pesos, $2.50 American. I have no idea at this moment very quickly what it is Canadian dollars. Add 30%.
More.
What is the Canadian exchange right now? We have no idea.
Yeah, we don't know. There's no Canadians here, so it really doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. So, yeah, what are you talking about? We were downtown, guys. I can't even stress to you how many tourists are here right now. Everywhere we went, there was tourists. So, yeah, it was crazy. And a lot of them weren't wearing masks, which I like. Thank you for that. So I saw their faces, and when they talked, I understood what they were saying.
Shayna, how are you? How is Colorado? I think that's where you are, right?
It's in Colorado.
I do the same thing. Think of nothing but this and that, etc. Yeah, and then you can't sleep. Now, Jolene is suggesting stevia coconut drops. That would be good for the rum. I would almost like to have some coconut extract, though. Maybe we'll pop over to the Little Bee before we head home.
I like the way you're thinking.
And then we can try with some coconut extract if they have it. And then add a little bit of sweetness. Because, of course, if you're going to have a coconut rum and then you're adding pineapple juice, by that time it's getting pretty sweet. So
yeah, we don't want sweet.
Shayna is saying it's going to be a busy summer. It's finally warm there. 80s this week. That's awesome.
That is great. You figure you're south enough, but you're also higher. So
But I do like the idea of
Berry stevia.
the coconut.
I like that. That's a good idea too, Jolene. We'll
And
try
the
it.
berry, yeah. Well, I have that. I might need another one of those. I'll have to wait till I go to. I will. I have lots of time once I get back up to Texas because I've got lots left. Because you don't need very much when you are using this stuff. But that berry one is probably my favorite one. The nut one, would I get hazelnut? Not as good as I thought it would be. The chocolate one is pretty good. The toffee chocolate one is pretty good. The lemon, of course, I put it in my margaritas. Hi, Deborah.
So, I can, this afternoon, we're doing a special coaching call. There was 17 of us with our coach that are kind of in second markets. So am going
tourist
market, second home market. Sorry. I'm going to meet. It's funny because on our list of emails, there's John at Mexico Life and John at Hawaii Life.
Different John.
It is a different John, but Hawaii Life is really where I got the idea for Mexico Life. Because I'm like, yeah, that would be kind of cool. And that really began my spending spree. So I spent like $7,000, 7 to 10,000. I can't remember.
So 20,000 pesos isn't bad for the coffee machine, though.
Shut up.
I'd rather a deep freeze.
Yeah.
I can stop at Sprouts and look at pricing. Thanks, darling.
What is Sprouts? It
It's
must be like
store.
a little bee. Oh, yes. So we're going to be having a meeting with the 17 people today. Start talking about the second market. Our new website.
Second home market.
And just things that you can do in the second home market. Our market generally is all of Canada, all of the US, and all of Mexico. It's not just a neighborhood here. So for us, when you're doing advertising, that kind of stuff, it starts to pick up very quickly.
And I think you mean Hawaii, Jolene, not Mexico. We don't know what island he's on, do you?
No.
Oh yeah, Hawaii, sorry. Donna Hyder is saying that it's already over 100 degrees and 120 is coming because you're in Arizona, right? So it's hot and dry.
It is. It's always like when you're outside, especially from now to October, it's like somebody's got a blow dryer on hot.
Yeah.
And you're walking in this.
We were actually thinking of going to Arizona this summer, but now we're going to Texas. And I don't know if we'll go up to the States twice this summer because there's some places down here I want to go to. So we might only do one international trip. The rest will be national, why
do you talk like that?
Because I'm being silly.
She's very nasally when she's got that deep voice on.
Yep.
So I think we'll quit bothering you guys today.
Oh, we're no bother. Ask them. If there are so many tourists, why is Norm closing NWalk and the coffee shop for the season?
That's a good idea. That's a good question.
Partly, so Boosterias is not that busy. Not nearly what Old Town Vallarta was. So that's one thing. Also, we were just actually talking to Norman about that. And because it gets so hot and he doesn't have air conditioning in his shop, it gets too hot to have dinner there. And it gets to be to the point where it's uncomfortable because it's really warm.
It's too hot to handle, too cold to cold. They're called the Ghostbusters. And they're in
cold
control.
to hold. Too cold to cold, he said.
Too cold to hold.
You said it
too cold.
You said it the other way.
Oh, too old to cold?
Anyways, it's normal. There's a lot of shop owners that close their restaurants for the summer because it does get quiet. And, when you think about it, you've got to stock all that food and staff. And then if nobody shows up, we've seen restaurants that have been empty all day and they still have to pay their staff and they still have to have all that fresh food. So, but for him, because now he's talking that he would like to stay open until July next season.
There's new exciting things happening for NWalk. I don't know if we can share them yet.
Not yet, because it's not a for sure thing yet.
But lots of exciting things going on.
Well, there's always exciting things happening with NWalk because Norman's awesome.
If you haven't been here in a year and a half, you really won't recognize Boosterias. We were talking about that. All the people that are going to be coming this season are going to be like, what happened here?
Mm-hmm.
Can I sit here?
Absolutely.
So,
when the cigar guy show up.
Yeah. So yeah, we have the smoke shop beside us. So it is one of those, we don't smoke, but obviously
they sell cigars.
They sell cigars.
Pretty busy. When we were here, we do see people going in there often.
So I think we'll say goodbye.
Yes, I'm just going to check one more time because.
If you have anything to say it now, because otherwise.
Yeah, so I think my Mexican kitchen also closes. So Edgar and Travis can go visit Travis' relatives in the States each year also. Yeah, there's a lot. Our 1 bottle per liter stevia reference. Oh, okay. So I missed some of that. Let me see where you were. It's too hard for them to stay open. Kitchens get hotter. I do believe this summer will be busy just based on the messages I've received, and a lot of bands lifted here on masks.
Yeah.
I haven't been. Leslie is saying she hasn't been here since 2019. Yeah, it's a different town. Yeah, there's homemade Kahlua. Making this homemade recipe for Kahlua is easy and gives you the flexibility. Yes,
We watched last night.
We watched a bunch last night, and so, but we did have one guy say, if people say that you're making your Kahlua with vodka, you're wrong. It's not Kahlua.
It's rum. So we're good?
Yes.
All right, guys. We will check in maybe later today. Probably not. But definitely tomorrow morning. So have a good one. We will talk to you soon.
All right, guys.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.